Hey everyone, Brian Mull, Team Love Knife, here to show you a typical WordPress installation using a 5-click installer. There is a manual way to install WordPress on a server, but typically these days hosts have one-click installers, which make the process a bit easier. So I'm going to show you how that's done. Um, First thing I do is, everybody has a different process to this, and some people work on development servers, some people just work on live URLs. What I'm showing you right now is working on a live domain. This might not be the best method for every type of project, but to get it done quick and dirty, what I do is the first thing I do is change my DNS settings so that they match up with my hosting's DNS. So I'm going to go over here. I got my name server information ready. I'm going to go into uh, my domain name with GoDaddy, and I'm going to change the DNS. If you're using GoDaddy, you can pretty much follow this step-by-step verbatim. So come down here to change on name servers. I'm going to use custom. Paste in the first one. Paste in the second one. And what I've just done is pointed my domain name to the hosting environment where it's going to reside before I even created the hosting account. So since it takes a little bit for domain names to propagate, not that long, this actually gives me a little bit extra time because to go and create the site on my server and install WordPress does take a couple minutes. So I do this first so that when my WordPress site is created on the hosting environment, it's already connected to the domain and pretty much live, available to see on the web within a couple minutes. So we change their DNS. Next step, let's go and create this WordPress site. So I host my websites with Liquid Web, some of my WordPress sites with Liquid Web Cloud sites. So this is what my dashboard looks like. I'm going to create a website. And the name, this is for a client called Hard Bean Coffee. Hard Bean. And the name of this domain is Reality Coffee. Let me double check on that actually. Midtown Reality Coffee. So let's make sure we get the name right first of all. Midtown Reality Coffee.com. Here we go, application, WordPress latest. And notice how there's other content management systems in here. I would never use Drupal or Joomla, but WordPress is what we want, latest version. Automatic DNS provisioning, great. Here we go. Now we need to fill in all these fields. So I'm going to call this Midtown. And you need to create a username and password. So okay. And since I'm setting this site up, I use my own email address. So I get all the notifications, but okay. We come down here, and this is where I'd recommend opening up a notepad document because you're going to want to save this info. So right now, I know my WordPress username, Brian Mull, and I'm going to put password here because I'm not going to share with you guys my passwords. And then I'm going to keep the database information in here as well so I can house this in my password manager. These are all the things that I'm going to need in order to make this happen. So I know I need to save this for future use. So I'm just setting up this document so that I'm able to easily copy and paste this once I'm done doing what I got to do. Okay, so here's a database. Okay, need a password. I love strongpasswordmanager.com. Strong password generator. Never want to use easy to crack passwords with these websites, otherwise your life can be made very difficult when your site gets hacked because you used weak passwords. A lot of them won't even allow you to use a weak password, but I'm going to be safe here and go with one that is. There we go. Copy this bad boy. Oh, I gotta write it in. Okay, wait, nope, I need a different password. So it said no alphanumeric. Let's try this one. It's only contain alphanumeric numbers, so I should start reading the instructions a little bit closely. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Notice we got all this information filled in, the site title. Ooh, make sure this is Brian Mull. Got my password in there. It's going to be sending it to my email. Here's my database, the username, password, confirming it, create new application. Okay. Looks like it's doing its thing. Now, since I changed the domain name and all these things are starting to pop up like this, I should be able to go to this website and type it in and look at a basic WordPress install. Let's see what happens. And there you go, folks. That's how you install WordPress on a cloud sites type server on the fly using GoDaddy. And it's literally that easy with a one-click installer. So now what I can do from here is, since this website is live, pretty much basic WordPress installation, I can come to wp-admin. Go Brian Mull. And we are now logged in to our brand new website, which I can now configure. I will, from here, upload a theme. I will create pages. I will add media. I will configure all sorts of things so that it is correct for SEO. I'll connect Google Analytics, but this is how you start the process. This is how a WordPress is installed on a server. And hopefully you found this helpful. And Brian Mole, Team Love Knife, over and out.